Hello, Scorpio rising. This is your full moon in Leo kind of mini forecast as I'm getting back into doing the videos. So I appreciate you joining me. This full moon is in your 10th house of career, and it's about enjoying what you do. I mean, there is no way around that. And things have changed in your life as shown by Uranus in your seventh house of relationships. So Uranus is about change and freedom, and having that in your seventh house may actually free you up to go for in your career what you really enjoy, what really speaks to your heart, your inner child. Now, I want to bring it back to 2017. That's when we had a solar eclipse in the 10th house. Things were moving and shaking back then, man. You wanted to do whatever you were doing at the time and you were going full speed ahead. But let's fast forward to June 2023, June through September, when it all started breaking down because Venus retrograde went through that area. And that was reevaluation. Like, I don't know if things are quite right. I'm working on this, I'm working on that. This is not feeling good anymore. So that was a necessary step because you don't get reminded of what you like until you don't like it for a minute, right? Or until you get burnout on it, whatever the case may be for you. That being said, Mars is retrograde in your ninth house of philosophy, adventure, higher education, teaching, travel. And Mars retrograde, you're redoing that. You're like, I need this in my life to be different, especially with regards to career. Full moon, illuminating the career house. The moon is the ruler of Cancer where Mars is. So there is a lot of push into my philosophy, my truth, my adventure, and my career. And I want both to be settled and to feel good and feel emotionally taken care of here and to feel comfortable. Uranus in the seventh house, as this square to the full moon happened, I wondered what unexpected events. And I think the most unexpected event for everyone will probably be the return, the reminder that, there is something that we like, there is something that we love, and maybe we can re-enliven that. And even if it's something different, it's doing it a different way. It's reigniting a creative spark in us. Okay. So I think the only other thing is Mars in your ninth house of truth and travel, which is, putting a lot of, I got to redo this area, higher education, teaching, philosophy, right? It's a very kind of spiritual, mental thing with Mars retrograde there. And Cancer is emotional, right? So you're like, I know philosophically, I'm being driven to this. How do I redo it? It's supporting Saturn in your fifth house of creativity, but that means you got to put the work in, right? The support's there. If you wanna, you can do it. Now, as we come to Mars direct, that will get more like a hot iron on your skin. Okay. So just remember that you have the tools, and this is inviting you to be creative right now. Mercury will be in Pisces on Valentine's Day. And Mercury and Jupiter's story are a little different here. Jupiter's hanging out in your eighth house of investments, and your mind is going crazy about it. Maybe debt is a thing for you because eighth house rules debt. And there's also loss, there's also disempowerment or empowerment. But Jupiter is a benefic, it brings benefit. So it's bringing a lot of focus on this area. Jupiter brings abundance, but in Gemini, we have to think about it. We have to game it, right? So Mercury moving into Pisces, that's your fifth house of creativity. Again, more impulse to create here. And I think these two things will work off of each other. They're square by nature, which puts them in tension, but they're in each other's homes. So Mercury is like, hey, I'm having all these ideas. And Jupiter's like, oh, that means I got to invest time thinking about it. Yes, yes, you do. I think the only other thing to talk about is that Venus is in Aries. That's your sixth house of routine. And if you want to get any of this done, Venus is going to draw attention to that because it will go retrograde March 1st, where you will reevaluate how to bring it into your routine, how to bring your truth into your daily life. Okay, I think that does it. I'm pretty sure I could spend hours talking about it, but this was meant to be a quickie, and I appreciate you joining me. And I will catch you on the flip side for the new moon in Pisces, February 28th. And it's going to be fun because I'm getting excited about it again. ecstaticastrology.com. Thank you.